Hello, this is the big Chevy C30, and at the moment, I'm starting something new on my channel. I'm starting to gonna do gaming videos, and at the moment, I'm playing Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I am gonna be doing a load. Stupid van! I hate these people. These AI suck. 'Cause as you can see, this freaking van just pulled right out in front of me. Well, let's see if the Mini Cooper's... Nope. Luckily the Mini Cooper didn't. Surprised! Because normally that's what they all just like to do. But as you can see at the moment, it doesn't have the great steering capability because at the moment I'm playing on keyboard and mouse. So, and hopefully soon I will have me a... it doesn't want to stop. Now I get to back up. Hopefully soon I will have me a steering wheel to go with this game. I've got some other games like Arma 2. I have... What else do I have? I have Drive Off-Road, I believe it's called. And I do have games on the Xbox, but I don't have anything to record that. Like I have GTA 5 on there, but I can't really record that because I don't have a capture card or anything. I'm just using fraps at the moment. So the only problem with that I've seen with this game, for playing with the steering wheel and stuff, is the steering wheel moves pretty dang slow. Which is why I'm wanting to get a steering wheel for this, because it'll move the same speed. And I stalled the truck, but it will move pretty much the same speed as the steering wheel does in real life. It moves a whole lot quicker than what it does. So as you can see, I tend to back up like this. A little too far forward, but a little too far back. But we will go. At the moment, we're hauling a 25-ton excavator. It'll give me a nice chance to see what its hauling capabilities are on this mod. It's Kenworth. I can't remember exactly what model it is. But at the moment, I am over in Great Britain, I believe is what it's called. But surprisingly, with this engine, it can actually pull 25 tons in 5th gear from a stop. Or pretty close to a stop. Which isn't too bad. But again, with this, it has the only problem I have with it is once it gets above where the halfway is on the RPM there to the left of the steering wheel, the volume of the engine just goes way up, and it's kind of ridiculous. What are we doing, little car? And even still, I can still pull in 9th gear. But since I'm coming to a complete stop, I will go down to 3rd. I will turn off those lights, which have my little visor down. Which I think is pretty cool that the visor there moves. So, but hopefully today we will have us a decent little trip. Possibly not too much trouble along the way. So as you can see with the steering wheel here, I am having to, as I go to make a turn, I have to I have to tap the button to keep in a steady turn. If not, it just goes all over the place. Then I've had at random times it will automatically just go wee over to one side really quickly, and I don't get why. The thing I don't get is in this game is I've noticed the signs for the speed say one thing, but they're actually a different. Like the sign I just passed, like this sign says 60. I can go well faster than 60 and not get a speeding ticket. And the sign before that one said 30, yet I was just doing almost 60 k through there. Which I think is kind of weird, but it's Europe, I guess. What can you expect? It's not like where I'm from in the US. So yeah, I'm gonna try and use all my turn signals and stuff. Make sure as I'm driving I'm doing proper driver technique. I'm gonna hopefully be doing more of these videos along the way. If I can, I'm gonna keep doing it. Hopefully getting more gameplays out there for everyone to see. Mostly with this channel I've done anything from car tours to ripping things out of the woods to ripping down trees with trucks and doing RC drift event, a drift event with an RC car. I've also done some vlogs basically with what was going on with my one dually I had that's now gone. But hopefully here soon I'll be getting some gameplay videos up. I want to try and get started with doing that. So at the moment I don't have any kind of music to play while I drive this that's not copyrighted, so I'm gonna be trying to find some of that so as it's not just being completely bored just sitting here driving. I go down some gears so that I can get some speed up again. And look at this bus. Just what would make it complete is if he just slammed on his brakes. I've had one of them do it in this game so far, because at the moment I'm level 6 going on level 7 and trying to get all this up. And so far I've been doing pretty good. I've gotten a lot of excellence. I've tried doing my best not to damage my cargo. And I've got 2 drivers so far. They both are in Scania R-Class trucks. One of them was originally mine, and I traded it out for this thing because I got the mod for it and I was able to purchase it, so I wanted it because I'd rather have this than them ugly cab over Scanias or any of the European vehicles basically, because they're just not my style. I like a lot of the older vehicles, and that's why I got this mod, because it was a nice looking mod. But so far I've realized that with this truck, when I've drove it, this thing will actually pretty much book it. When I had the 10 speed in it, I got it up to, surprisingly, without a mod, for the realistic or unlimited speed, because normally in game you're only allowed to go up to 90 kilometers an hour. And surprisingly, with this truck, I was getting up into 120. Ooh, crap. Hopefully I did not damage my load. Good. But didn't damage my load. That's all I worry about. Truck can get damaged all I want. All I can care about. But as long as the load don't get damaged, I'm fine. I hate it whenever my loads get damaged. Because it just basically makes the trip unworth it if I get any damage. So, because I'm trying to get the my business Vor Incorporated, I believe it is what I got this one called. Trying to get it set up to where it's a good little company. Trying to get where I can make some decent money. At the moment, I've only got 38,000 left, but I've got 2 other drivers, and I got one of them working on the one had been working on getting high value loads set, and then I switched the driver over to where they're now working on more of the dangerous stuff, and I just completely grabbed that guardrail. Luckily, this truck has a pretty good low gear. No damage, so I'm good. But yeah, because this thing has a 14 speed in it, so that very first gear is a pretty stout first gear, which I actually surprisingly like. There's surprisingly not much that can stop the truck, it seems. If it grabs something, it just gets it out of the way, basically. Though I have noticed in this game that every truck I've come up against has issues climbing hills. Every truck I've had so far, which ain't really saying much. I've only had 2. I've had the Scania R-Class and this. And, well, that's not really much to say. I haven't tried any of the other trucks out yet. So, but other than that, though, I'm trying to see how this turns out. Eventually I'm going to try and get doing more video camera, like an actual camera to take other things. Like soon I'll be doing some transmission work on my dually that I got about a year ago from today. So hopefully I can get some video of that. Don't know how well I'll be able to do that. Might have to get one of my friends to get his camera so as I can do a little how-to video with that. So it's not going to be an easy job. It's going to be a real big pain in the A. So I'm going to try to where I keep this a kid-friendly channel from now on. I don't know if any of my other videos have any offensive language or whatnot. But hopefully in the future I can stop with doing that. So at the moment my computer's handling doing these video recordings on this game at least pretty decent. Hi bus. But hopefully eventually soon I'm going to try and get it to where I'm going to be doing some other games, possibly higher graphic games. And like Arma 2 is going to be definitely a little bit more of a strain on my computer than what this is. Because I'll be playing online with friends instead of just by myself in a map that's already preloaded. So, because at the moment this is staying steady at 30 frames per second. So it ought to do a decent, I hope it does a decent video of this. Only way I'll know is after I get done with running this. But so far though, it's going good. It's not really went down, it's just stayed at that one constant area. Which 30 frames per second ain't too bad, I believe. So I've got this mod and I got a military cargo mod, but I've not seen any of the cargo loads yet for that. Hopefully soon I'll be getting into those. I'd like to see what they have. It'd be pretty neat to see. But at the moment I'm still trying to get some better paying loads, because at the moment $8,000's normally the best I've gotten paid for a load. I've not gotten paid any better than that. So hopefully I can get it to where I'm making more money and get these. I have the loans from the bank on here up to 500,000 basically, so as I can get my company started, get a couple drivers and another garage. Make sure it is somewhat self-sufficient. My top driver besides me and my hired drivers is actually surprisingly a girl, but she's been here the longest. She's got a score rating of 3.3 last I had checked. So and as you can see, I am here now delivering my load. And whenever I get here and deliver my load, I'll show you what all I was hauling. I believe, yeah, I've been here before, so I probably should have chose a different route. I'm trying to get to where I'm going through the map and exploring the new places. Got the Jake brake going, make sure I keep nice and slow coming on down through here. So as if I'm right, I'll be coming around this corner. Basically, I'll be coming around the mountain here, and I'll be parking my load over in this general vicinity. And with this game, you have the option of skipping backing on the load, but I like parking the load myself because it makes it just that little bit more realistic. Don't know if I'm going to be able to make this turn or not. I should be, I believe. Find out here in a second. Oh, that was a close one. As you can see in my mirror, I've got a nice little excavator. And it's got 4 reverse gears, which I'm surprised about. Come on, big boy. Just straight up. Okay, I'm going to have to pull forward. I got too much of a kink in it. Let's bring the front end of my truck all the way around. So this is normally the way I back my loads up in. Oh wow, I'm way off. Luckily I have space in the back to where... There we go. But as you can see, this here would be my truck, and this is the load I just hauled. It weighs 25 tons, and as you can see, I got an X-Line. I should be going to level 7, I believe. No, I'm not. I'm just shy of it. But it's a decent paying load. Made 4,000 pounds or 4,000 euros basically, since it's a European trucker. I will show you basically what all. Let's see. The Kenworth I have is a let's see, truck manager. We'll go to truck manager. I can show you there. It's a Kenworth as a it's a W900A. I got the flat top back on it. It's got the 400 but it's got a 400 horse engine. It's basically the strongest one you can get. I'm surprised it don't tell you, because it tells you what the gearbox is, but it don't tell you what the engine is. It's kind of surprising. But here's my drivers. I got Lucy. She's my best she's the best working one that I have so far. As you can see, I have her working on ADR, which is this stuff right here, which is what I've been seeing from other people's videos, is the higher paying stuff. My guy has basically all this stuff because it was before I found that out. This guy's just starting out. I got him starting out some on the high value cargo. She's gotten one so far. But this guy's pretty much not run. He's finally actually making me some decent money now, but not very much, because as you can see, his first 3 loads were pretty sad. He only made 1,300, and then that one load he had, the last one, was 1,044. And at the moment, he is hauling flour, and it's supposed to be done in about an hour in game. But other than that, at the moment, I'm going to cut it here. I am going to basically try and get some levels up, show more of the game, hopefully get some better paying loads, and hopefully next time I come back, I will have some decent things to talk about in the game. And other than that, this is Big Chevy C30. If you could, please leave a like. Also, hit that subscriber button. Doesn't take very much. Anything you do can help. So thank you, and have a good day. Goodbye.